L'idée, ça aurait aussi été de les déployer dans la population en général. Mais ça, on a l'impression qu'à cause du nombre, là, ça en aurait pris 10 millions de tests rapides. Ça va être un peu plus difficile à faire. Dimitri.
Hier, mes enfants sont venus à la maison, chacun avec une boîte qui avait 10 tests rapides. L'instruction de leur école était de se faire tester pendant les fêtes. J'ai écouté une entrevue ce matin sur la radio de Radio-Canada en anglais. Un docteur a fait 2 recommandations. Donner des tests rapides gratuits à la population et donner des masques médicaux gratuits à la population. Parce que ceux qui sont en train de payer le prix, c'est ceux qui attendent. Une liste qui a augmenté de 600%. On est passé de 2500 à plus de 100 000 personnes qui attendent pour des interventions chirurgicales. Et il faut finalement se dire, la COVID, comme la pneumonie, comme la bronchite, comme la grippe, c'est ici pour rester. Ce qu'il faut éviter, c'est les hospitalisations et la pire des choses, les décès. Mais on ne devrait plus dire
get a booster dose because we're just learning so much in real time. It's kind of a reminder of how little we know.
Yeah, well, we're not making vaccine policy through press release. I think we ought to take a deep breath, do what we can now, which is very effective to prevent infection and serious illness due to Delta, and increasingly we're getting the data regarding preventing serious disease due to Omicron. Is it possible that down the road, is it possible that we might have to get an annual booster against COVID, the way we do with influenza? That's possible. In fact, the vaccine scientists are working to see if they could make a combined flu, COVID vaccine. That would make it easier for all of us. Let's not go down the road. Let's do what we should do right now to make these holidays so much safer and happier for everyone.
Right, sometimes you just have to focus on one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. I do think it's important to remind our viewers that, it's not just the COVID vaccine. The majority of immunizations recommended by the CDC are multi-dose series. I just wonder, do you see in the bigger picture here the COVID vaccine being like the polio vaccine, where, for instance, it's 4 doses, you're done? Or do you think we're leaning toward what you shared in terms of it being more like the flu vaccine, where you need a shot every year?
You're asking me to look into my cloudy crystal ball. Well, a lot depends on what the virus does. If there are new variants that crop up, then the vaccine may have to be retooled on an annual basis. Heck, we do that with our influenza vaccine already. That's not a big deal. So I think whatever the virus does, we can keep up with it if we accept the vaccine, and now, importantly, the boosters.
Right. Misinformation, though, continues to be a big problem. I want you to listen to Republican Senator Ron Johnson at a town hall just this week.
Standard gargle, mouthwash, has been proven to kill the coronavirus. Even if you get it, you may reduce viral replication. There's all why not try all these things?
He's talking about mouthwash. Now, we asked him about those comments, and Johnson said he was referencing an NIH study that mouthwash can help reduce viral replication, and he says his comments were taken out of context. What's your reaction?
Well, let's think. There are an awful lot of bright people out there who have great ideas that are working in the laboratories to try to figure out ways we can better treat and prevent COVID. And yes, there is a study in the Petri dish that shows that a certain kind of mouthwash can inhibit the replication of the virus. But that doesn't mean we should all go out and gargle. No, we have to do clinical trials to see whether they're safe. I would expect that to be the case. But do they work? Do they really work? Remember, mouthwash is in the mouth. This virus gets up into the nose, up high. Maybe the mouthwash cleans the mouth, but doesn't really impair the infection with the virus that's up higher. We need to do the clinical trials to see what works. You don't do it off the seat of your pants or off a Petri dish study. You've got to do the trials in people.
Absolutely. We can't jump to too many conclusions too quickly either. Thank you, Dr. William Schaffner. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
We are on verdict watch for the Jussie Smollett trial. Plus, the parents of 2 survivors of a mass shooting at a Michigan high school are now suing the school district, what they accuse officials of failing to do.
This is your home. This is your family room / gym. The guest bedroom / music studio. The day bed / dog bed. The living room / yoga shanty / regional office. How did you guys do it? / classroom. And this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home. Find yours on the Vrbo app.
A heart attack? Do they have life insurance?
No.
But we have life insurance. John.
I'm trying to find something we can afford.
Fortunately, in only a few minutes, Select Quote found John a $500,000 policy for only $29 a month. And his wife Anne a $500,000 policy for only $21 a month. Go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs
at a price you can afford. Select Quote. We shop, you save.
When 2 jobs aren't enough, they find a way. When there's not enough to eat, they find a way. For the people they love, they find a way. Some of America's hardest working families are in danger of losing their homes. But thanks to you, hope marches on. When you give $25 a month, you help families find a way to stay in their homes.
The Chinese ancestors have always kept historical records and told stories. I'll take you on a journey through time and space and engage in an intimate dialogue with the authors and inheritors of the ancient classics.
晚生是来自2000多年后的读书人。讲述。
I'll comprehend the people-oriented ideology in the Book of Documents. I'll appreciate the romanticism of Chinese poems in the Songs of Chu. I'll experience the virtue of benevolence in the Analects of Confucius. I'll behold the benevolence of doctors in the Compendium of Materia Medica. And I'll understand Sun Tzu's thoughts of war in the art of war. I have seen where we are from, and I know where we should be headed. China in the Classics brings the ancient classics alive through immersive theater and presents a dialogue between the ancient and the contemporary.
If somebody is diagnosed today as stage 4 breast cancer, what is the advice you would give them so they get the best access to information?
Having that cancer buddy or cancer coach that can give you the baby steps.
Advocate for yourself. Absorb all the information that you can, because knowledge is power and you can't ask for things that you don't know about.
To learn more about this disease and to take an active role in your treatment planning, visit findyourmbcvoice.com.
What am I looking at here?
This is what great sleep looks like.
Tell me more.
It's called the Purple Mattress. The Purple Grid is made from a hyperelastic polymer that responds to your body instantly, so it feels like this. It supports your whole body, but also flexes around your pressure points. It's soft where you want it and firm where you need it. The Purple Grid is about 80% air. That means it can breathe, so you're not too hot and not too cold. It's Purple's Black Friday sale. Get up to $600 off a select mattress and bundle. Visit purple.com today for better sleep.
Hi, Mr. Charles. We made you dinner.
Oh, thank you.
Closed captioning brought to you by Flex Seal family of products. Ho! Phil Swift here. This holiday season, get everyone on your shopping list the Flex Seal family of products.
Any minute, we could get a verdict in the trial against actor Jussie Smollett. The jury is considering 6 felony counts against the former Empire star. He's accused of staging a fake hate crime against himself for publicity in 2019, and each charge carries a possible sentence of up to 3 years in prison and a $25,000 fine. Now, in closing arguments, prosecutors accused Smollett of lying under oath. Defense attorneys countered that, accusing the Osundario brothers, his alleged attackers, of going after Smollett's money and trying to garner their own fame. The Osundario brothers claim Smollett hired them to carry out the attack. Meanwhile, the parents of 2 sisters who survived a school shooting in Oxford, Michigan last week have now filed a lawsuit seeking $100 million for each sister. The suit claims the school did not do enough to protect students. The school previously confirmed that just hours before the shooting, a teacher caught the accused gunman sketching a very disturbing scene of a gun, a bullet, a bloody person with some additional words. And despite this, he was allowed to go back to class. A short time later, he would allegedly go on to kill 4 classmates and injure even more. I want to discuss this with criminal defense attorney Sarah Azari. And Sarah, defendants in these new lawsuits include 2 teachers and 2 counselors. What's the likelihood this lawsuit is successful?
Yeah, Anna, we have seen in past school shootings that schools and school administrators and school districts are liable. And here we have a set of very egregious facts that point to liability. To me, the question is not so much the liability as it is damages and recovery, right? Because here we have 2 sisters whose parents are asking for $100 million. One, of course, is injured, not clear what her injuries are, but they both survived this tragedy, right? And we have to remember that there's limited resources here. We have the school district, which would potentially cover the teachers as well, and then we have the Crumblies, who presumably have limited resources, limited insurance coverage. And I think the priority is going to be to pay the survivors of the victims, the 4 who lost their lives, and then those who were actually injured before you get to any payoffs to, other bystanders. I mean, I think, we can ask, the sky's the limit in terms of what we ask for in a lawsuit, but what we recover is based on valuation and proof in a court of law.
Okay, I also want to ask you about the Jussie Smollett trial as we await a verdict. Jury began deliberations yesterday, no verdict yet. What does that tell you?
In every case, we're on pins and needles. I expected a swift verdict in this case, and pretty soon Swift is no longer going to be Swift, but it's hard to tell. We don't know if there's stragglers that could lead to a hung jury. We don't know if they're stuck on a particular issue. But to me, the law and the facts, Anna, are both very clear here. The law is, we have the same set of instructions for 6 counts. They're identical counts: disorderly conduct. We don't have convoluted elements. We don't have lesser crimes. And the facts are simple. Do we believe the far-fetched, implausible accounts and things he didn't explain that Smollett testified to, or do we believe the prosecution's case, which is not just the brothers' testimony, but their accounts explaining the DMs, the text messages, the surveillance footage? And to me, that issue has always been very clear, but of course, strange things can happen.
We'll watch. We'll wait. You're there for us if it happens during the rest of this hour. Thank you, as always, Sarah Azari.
Thanks, Anna.
Rapper Travis Scott sitting down for his first interview since 10 people died at his Houston festival, and he describes in his own words what he could hear from the stage.
'Tis the season to break tradition in a Cadillac. Don't just put on a light show, be the light show. Make your nights anything but silent, and ride in a sleigh that really slays. Because in a Cadillac, tradition is yours to define. So visit a Cadillac showroom and start celebrating today.
Up to $1 million. That's how much University of Phoenix is committing to create 400 scholarships this month alone. Because we believe everybody deserves a chance. See what scholarships you may qualify for at phoenix.edu.
Imagine having someone else do your books for you.
As your QuickBooks Live bookkeeper, I'll categorize expenses, reconcile accounts, and close your books.
Cool.
Yup.
Know where your business stands. Intuit QuickBooks Live Bookkeeping.
Why hide your skin if Dupixent has your moderate to severe eczema or atopic dermatitis under control?
Hide our skin, not us.
Because Dupixent targets a root cause of eczema, it helps heal your skin from within, keeping you one step ahead of it. And for kids ages 6 and up, that means clearer skin and noticeably less itch.
Hide my skin? Not me.
By helping to control eczema with Dupixent, you can change how their skin looks and feels. And that's the kind of change you notice.
Hide my skin, not me.
Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, or a parasitic infection. If you take asthma medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. When you help heal your skin from within, you can show more with less eczema. Talk to your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent, a breakthrough eczema treatment.
We've been talking online for 9 months. She's my soulmate.
People would think that it's crazy. I want to marry someone I have never met, but I don't care.
Before the 90 Days is all new on TLC. Check your local listings.
Firefighter Maggie Gronwald knows how to handle dry weather and dry, cracked skin. New Gold Bond Advanced Healing Ointment. Restore healthy skin with no sticky feeling. Gold Bond. Champion your skin.
Say it's alright. Say it's alright. It's alright. Have a good time, 'cause it's alright. Now listen to the beat. Kinda pat your feet. It's alright. Have a good time, 'cause it's alright. Oh, it's alright.
You're a one-man stitchwork master, but your staffing plan needs to go up a size. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Sunday on CNN. Join Anderson Cooper and Kelly Ripa live as they name the 2021 Hero of the Year. The 15th annual CNN Heroes All-Star Tribute. Sunday at 8 Eastern.
This holiday, make giving the inspiration for saving. From tossing out the holiday trash to cleaning up your festive feast, use Greenlight to turn savings goals into life goals. Invest